Hello there. This is a quick update. So I finished my ground height collision system. It's working fairly well. There's only just some minor hiccups there. Uh, Nothing game breaking and nothing serious enough for me to not move to other things. And I did actually move to other things. I started to work with some visual tiles, and it's a good thing that I did because it's already revealing some issues with other things in the game that I have to at least make like a mental note for myself that I can fix later. Uh, Nothing game breaking or anything like that, but um, things to consider later. With these height tiles, I still have to add like some kind of slope system. So currently you can only move from lower height to higher height with jumping, but I do want to have like some kind of slopes which allow you to just like walk from, let's say in this case, from height 0 to height 16, so you don't have to like jump everywhere or climb everywhere. With these visual tiles, there is no like depth to them. They're always rendered like behind things, which is most of the time fine. So now you would expect me to like go behind this cliff face, but if I move here, I'm actually like rendered on top of them. That's something I was like, it's not a surprise for me or to me, but it's something that I probably want to fix at some point. Come up with a system that like understands the tiles depth in the world, so to speak. It's not a huge issue. In my game, I really don't need to be able to walk behind tiles. Things won't be like hidden behind tiles, but still, it would make easier other things to do later in the game with more complex tiles, such as the slopes. So you could have like a tile that just like blocks part of your feet or something. It's nothing that would break anything or make your game any less good if if you can't go behind tiles. Anyway, it's just like a thing that I'm aware of and probably have to come up with a solution at some point. So with the grass that I'm having here, it's really um, it's the thing that's actually making the ground look something else than just like this solid green, which the tiles are currently. I really like it. This grass system is really cheap. It's based on tutorial by, is it Matharoo? I think he works for yo-yo games nowadays. But anyway, he has like this depth grass system, and it's really nice. And I of course I had to modify a lot of things for it to suit my needs, but anyway, it's based on that, and I suggest you take a look at the tutorial because it's really really simple to get it um, up and running. Or simple, I don't know, simple, but you can make it. If I could make it, you can too. Anyway, so this grass system is aware of the tile height, so when it's spawned into the world or into the level, this grass, if it's spawned on a tile that has some height, it just moves the sprite uh, accordingly. So if it spawns on a tile that has height of 16, it moves it 16 pixels higher and then modifies or adds that value to its depth. So when I'm up here on these tiles, these grass assets are drawn on top of my feet. You can see that there's some grass pedals that are like hanging outside the tiles. I just have to add like a proper checking for the collisions or like the ground height when the grass assets are being spawned in, so that doesn't happen in a situation where the grass asset is on the edge of a tile and tile next to it has different height. It should just move the grass asset a bit or some amount of pixels to left or right, and so it would like not hang over the tile. Minor thing, but something to be fixed at some point. With the trees, I'm not yet sure how I'm gonna do the trees and other objects actually. They don't really know their ground height currently at all. It works fine, but like I can get behind these trees, but still I want to make them aware of their ground height. So next up, I'll be doing more tiles. I want to add tiles which allow me to create more like natural shapes. For example, this background cliff face here, I want to have like a smoother shape to it. Of course, I don't want to have like this kind of 90-degree angle stuff going on. And I want to kind of like dial in the amount of details I want to have in my tiles, how much noise, like visual noise, I want to have in my tiles, what kind of colors I have to or decide using, that sort of deal. So visual side of things, I have to start like experimenting more with that. And when I get bored with working with the tiles and visual side of things, I want to add like simple quest system, at least some kind of way to track your progression in some simple quest, and some sort of simple inventory system. If I wonder if it spawns back if I do. Yeah, for example, this key here. I want to, let's say that I have like some quest to, I find like there's that tower in the background. So in that level there could be like a old locked tower, and you could find the key. So you could pick the key up in this level, move to the other level with the tower, use the key on the lock, end at the tower, and enter a new level, or enter at least like a new section of that level in the background, which is locked behind the door. So I need like some kind of a quest tracking system and some kind of inventory system. And when I get those up and running, I guess it would be a good time to start to implement some kind of save and load system for my game. I don't want to do the save and load first. I want to experiment with the inventory and quest systems. I've never done anything like that before, so I have to come up and look up good ways to do that, and then when I know what sort of data I have to save and load, well, then I can do the save and load. Alright, so more graphics, tighten up the graphics, and then move on to with some kind of quests and inventories and other kind of Excel sheets. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching and take care.